Region 7 to receive revolutionary high-speed internet connectivity soon, PM Phillips. Villages across Region 7, Mazaruni, are set to be transformed as the government prepares to roll out a revolutionary high-speed internet initiative. This ambitious project, a key commitment in the government's 2020 to 2025 manifesto, aims to enhance digital connectivity through a low-Earth orbiting platform. Prime Minister Brigadier, Retted, Mark Phillips, who oversees the Information and Communications Technology (ICT) sector, announced this groundbreaking development at the opening ceremony of the Upper Mazaruni District Games in Kamarang. The first phase of this program, launched in Region 1 in July, has set the stage for the upcoming implementation in Region 7. Phase 2 will commence in August, and Region 7 will see high-speed internet connection in all its communities, Prime Minister Phillips stated during his visit to the region on Sunday. This initiative is part of the government's broader strategy to connect hinterland communities to the digital world and bridge the technological divide between the coastland and hinterland regions. A technical team from the National Data Management Agency, NDMA, will be deployed to the various communities to install the internet service. You can now be connected with Guyana and with the rest of the world. That is a commitment we've made to all our people in the hinterland, the Prime Minister emphasized. Already, 138 villages in Region 1 are now connected to the digital world, enabling access to opportunities through the Guyana Online Academy of Learning, GOAL, Cyril Potter College of Education, CPCE, health training programs, and e-government services. This program promises to improve living standards as Guyana leverages technology to diversify its economy and empower its citizens. Since 2020, the government has been rolling out transformative initiatives tailored to spur development in hinterland villages. One such initiative is telemedicine, which has brought significant relief to residents in remote areas by ensuring reliable and quality healthcare delivery. This high-speed internet initiative underscores the government's commitment to using technology to drive development and connect all Guyanese citizens, regardless of their geographic location. Major upgrade of Kamarang/Warawatta Sports Ground celebrated at 25th Annual Upper Mazaruni District Games. The Kamarang/Warawatta Sports Ground in Upper Mazaruni, Region 7, has received a substantial upgrade valued at over $20 million to host the 25th Annual Upper Mazaruni District Games. Prime Minister Brigadier, Retted, Mark Phillips inaugurated the event on Sunday, emphasizing the government's dedication to youth development and sports. The recent enhancements to the sports ground ensure it can comfortably accommodate various activities and spectators. An additional $1.7 million was allocated for trophies and equipment for the week-long games. During the opening ceremony, Prime Minister Phillips commended the organizers for maintaining the tradition of the games for over 25 years. "My people, this is how serious we take these games. I want to compliment the organizers for sustaining these games for over 25 years, said Prime Minister Phillips. He highlighted the government's commitment to fostering youth development through sports, aiming to inspire local athletes to compete in regional and international tournaments, including the Olympics. The Prime Minister underscored the government's focus on revitalizing sports in Region 7, with emphasis on football, volleyball, archery, and swimming. This is a commitment we as a government have made and will continue to deliver to you, the people of Region 7. We are dedicated to supporting and nurturing sportsmanship, he added. The Prime Minister also reaffirmed the government's promise to advance community development across all sectors, with $70 billion allocated to bolster hinterland growth. The Ministry of Amerindian Affairs contributed $1.5 million towards fuel, food supplies, and transportation for the teams participating in the games. Minister of Amerindian Affairs, Pauline Sukhai, expressed the government's enthusiasm for supporting the games as part of the broader national development agenda. Our government, under His Excellency Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali, is committed to advancing our country's development, including the Upper Mazaruni region, she stated. Minister of Culture, Youth and Sport, Charles Ramzan Jr., highlighted that the support extended to the games went beyond financial investment, reflecting a genuine passion for sports. The interest shown here comes from our hearts, and that is something greater than any financial support, he emphasized. Also present at the opening were Government Member of Parliament, MP, Lee Williams, Regional Chairman Kenneth Williams, and officials from the Guyana Football Federation, GFF. A total of 13 teams from various villages, including Kamarang, Paruama, Waramadong, Kaikan, Arao, Chinaweng, Philippi, Imbamadai, Joala, Keiko, Wax Creek, Kabanang, and Abao, are competing in football and other sporting activities. The upgraded Kamarang/Warawatta sports ground stands as a testament to the government's commitment to enhancing sports infrastructure and promoting active youth participation in Region 7. Guyana accelerates economic resilience through comprehensive development strategies. The government of Guyana is fortifying its economic resilience through strategic initiatives in the natural resources sector, supported by the operation of 3 floating production, storage, and offloading FPSO vessels in the Stabroek Block. With the implementation of the Low Carbon Development Strategy, LCDS, 2030 and enhanced monitoring of mining activities, Guyana is on a transformative path. Oil and gas sector. A significant milestone was achieved with the passage of the Petroleum Activities Bill in the National Assembly on August 10, 2024. This new legislation replaces the outdated Petroleum, Exploration and Production Act Cap 65-04 and the Petroleum Production Act Cap 65-05, both enacted in 1986. The updated Act strengthens regulation over the exploration, production, storage, and transportation of petroleum, and paves the way for constructing an oil refinery in Guyana. These mechanisms are crucial for managing the sector effectively, ensuring it contributes positively to our economy, stated Minister of Natural Resources, Vikram Barrett, during the bill's presentation in the National Assembly. In October 2023, the Ministry of Natural Resources launched a public consultation for Guyana's gas monetization strategy, aiming to harness the country's natural gas resources to fuel industrial development and generate cheaper electricity. The strategy explores various monetization options, including power generation and the production of methanol, liquefied natural gas, LNG, ammonia/urea, and blue ammonia/hydrogen. The 2022 licensing round, concluded in September 2023, saw the awarding of licenses to 6 companies, including the women-owned local business CISPRO Incorporated, to explore 14 oil blocks. Additionally, the opening of the $2.6 billion Guyana Technical Training College Incorporated GTTCI Facility Simulator, Factor, at Port Morant, Berbice, marked another milestone. This world-class facility, developed in partnership with ExxonMobil Guyana Limited, Hess Corporation, and China National Offshore Oil Corporation, CNOOC, provides specialized training for the oil and gas sector. The first cohort of 24 students graduated in July, with plans for further expansion. The 2024 Guyana Energy Conference and Supply Chain Expo, themed Fueling Transformation and Modernization, attracted over 5,000 delegates from 21 countries, highlighting the future of energy and expanded industry partnerships. The upcoming 2025 edition promises even greater participation. Low Carbon Development Strategy. Guyana continues to lead in forest conservation with its Low Carbon Development Strategy, LCDS, 2030, which prioritizes environmental protection alongside sustainable economic growth. Initiatives include expanding protected areas, investing in renewable energy, and establishing biodiversity centers. In November 2023, an aid memoir with the European Union under the Voluntary Partnership Agreement, VPA, increased funding for forest conservation efforts from €2.5 million to €3.8 million. The opening of the Maruka and Weah Research and Monitoring Station in Region 1 enhances real-time ecosystem monitoring and research, supporting bodies like the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, the Guyana Forestry Commission, GFC, and the World Wildlife Fund, WWF. Additionally, the international endorsement of Guyana's National Forest Certification System, GNFCS, underscores the country's commitment to sustainable forestry. Mining sector. Efforts to revitalize the mining sector include the awarding of 350 mining blocks in Regions 7 and 8 since August 2023, through initiatives by the Guyana Geology and Mines Commission, GGMC. The government is also combating illegal mining and gold smuggling through a task force comprising key national authorities. Vice President Dr. Barrett Jagdeo highlighted the task force's progress in identifying and addressing gold smuggling tactics. President Ali emphasizes transparency and efficiency as new PUC and SAT chairpersons sworn in. President Dr. Mohammed Irfan Ali underscored the importance of transparency and efficiency during the swearing-in ceremony of the new chairpersons of the Public Utilities Commission, PUC, and the Public Service Appellate Tribunal, SAT. The ceremony took place at the President's office on Shiv Chandapal Drive. Dr. Nanda Gopal was sworn in as the chairman of the PUC, while Justice Bisraj Singh Roy took the oath as the new chairman of SAT. Additional SAT members Haidar Ali and Abiola Wong Innes were also sworn in. The PUC, established by the Public Utilities Commission Act No. 26 of 1990 and currently operating under Act 16 of 2010, is tasked with regulatory, advisory, and enforcement functions concerning public utilities and telecommunications service providers. These include Guyana Power and Light Inc., GPL, Guyana Water Inc., GWI, Guyana Telephone and Telegraph Company Limited, GTT, UMobile, Cellular, Inc., Digicel, and eNetworks Inc. In his address, President Ali highlighted the critical role of the PUC, stating, "The work of public utilities is of paramount importance to both consumers and businesses. Electricity, water, and telecommunications form the backbone of daily life and economic activity. The duty of the PUC is to ensure that these services are reliable, affordable, and of the highest quality." President Ali emphasized the government's vision for Guyana to excel in providing essential services amid global economic challenges. At this point in our historical transformation, we aim to bring treated water to over 85% of the population by the end of 2025 and to reduce and stabilize the cost of electricity. Despite global inflationary pressures, sound economic planning, good governance, and strong policy formation enable us to set these ambitious targets, he stated. The SAT, which hears appeals from decisions of the Public Service Commission and exercises disciplinary control over public office holders, was also highlighted by President Ali. He remarked, "The tribunal serves as a guardian of fairness and due process. Public offices look to the tribunal for a fair and balanced review of contested decisions, and the Commission must continue to fulfill this mandate." Strict enforcement measures to ensure city cleanliness, says Minister Indar. The Ministry of Public Works, under the leadership of Minister Indar, has announced the imminent implementation of strict enforcement measures to combat improper garbage disposal in the capital city. This initiative underscores the government's commitment to maintaining a clean and healthy environment. During a recent meeting at the Private Sector Commission headquarters, Minister Indar addressed representatives from various business support organizations. He highlighted that businesses are significant contributors to the city's waste problem, particularly through the disposal of industrial and construction waste. "This is not just normal garbage, this is industrial garbage, construction waste," emphasized Minister Indar, who also serves as the chairman of the National Enhancement Committee, NEC. He revealed that some commercial operations have been irresponsibly discarding their waste by paying vagrants to dispose of it improperly. To tackle this issue, the NEC is actively gathering video and photographic evidence of illegal dumping activities. "I have video and pictures in my phone of them coming out and dumping their garbage in the streets," Minister Indar stated. He announced a forthcoming rigorous campaign involving the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, law enforcement, and other relevant authorities to prosecute those who violate anti-littering regulations. The NEC, in collaboration with the private sector and volunteer organizations, will conduct its 9th National Cleanup Exercise on August 17th. Targeted areas include the Seawall, Stabroek Market Area, Dennis Street, Linden, Mabaruma, and New Amsterdam. Key attendees at the meeting included Georgetown Mayor and City Councilors Don Singh and Stephen Jacobs, representatives from the Guyana Manufacturing and Services Association, GMSA, and Kester Hudson, President of the Georgetown Chamber of Commerce and Industry, GCCI. Government supports Summer Learning Program at Victoria Village. The Government of Guyana is providing financial support to assist 104 children from Enmore to Anns Grove along the East Coast Corridor who are participating in the Summer Learning Program, culminating in their graduation ceremony on August 9th. On Monday, Minister within the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for public affairs and information, Kwame McCoy, visited Victoria Primary School, the venue for the summer lessons for children aged 4 to 11. The program, designed by overseas-based Guyanese tutor Tessa Webb-Lewis, aims to enhance the children's skills in mathematics, reading, writing, arts, and crafts over a 4-week period. During his visit, Minister McCoy interacted with the volunteers and pupils of the Arts and Crafts class, emphasizing the government's commitment to investing in the education sector to ensure every child has access to quality education. "I will give a donation of $200,000 for your graduation ceremony in the next few days. We want the children to have fun and a memorable time," Minister McCoy announced. Minister McCoy highlighted that such investments are crucial for enabling the nation's children to lead meaningful and productive lives, contributing to Guyana's growth. "We are looking at you as our future leaders. We are investing in you. The time that Mrs. Webb-Lewis, teachers, and volunteers are putting into you is for your good outcome. They are making sure that you have a good education. Once you have a good education, you will make a good contribution to the continued development of our country," he added. Tessa Webb-Lewis, Program Director of the Summer Learning Program, noted that despite covering several subject areas, special attention was given to mathematics due to its widespread challenges. I have always been passionate about mathematics and learning. I always wanted to give back to Guyana. This program is an initiative where I wanted to come back and assist with the development of learning, particularly mathematics, she explained. During the COVID-19 pandemic in 2021, Webb Lewis tutored over 50 pupils from Victoria Primary, Paradise Primary, and Swami Purnananda Primary Schools in preparation for the National Grade 6 Assessment, NGSA. The virtual program continued in 2023, benefiting around 50 children. Looking ahead, Webb Lewis plans to integrate technology into the summer program by 2025 and expand it to other parts of the country, encouraging parents, teachers, and secondary-aged students to volunteer. Expressing her gratitude, Webb Lewis noted that the government's donation would ensure all necessary supplies are provided for the children's graduation ceremony, making it a memorable occasion. Over $250 million in contracts signed for 14 water treatment plants. Over 63,000 residents along the coastland will soon have improved access to treated water following the signing of contracts worth approximately $250 million by Guyana Water Incorporated, GWI. These contracts mark the commencement of infrastructure works on 14 small water treatment plants in regions 4, 5, and 6. The signing ceremony took place last Friday at GWI's corporate office on Vlissingen Road and Church Street. It was led by Minister of Housing and Water, Colin Kroll, and GWI's Chief Executive Officer, CEO, Sheikh Baksh. Minister Kroll emphasized the government's commitment to ensuring that a minimum of 90% of households on the coastland have access to treated water by 2025. This initiative is part of a larger $1.3 billion investment aimed at enhancing treated water access through the construction of multiple water treatment plants and wells. These small plants will complement 7 new ones that are at different stages of completion, including Onderneming, Parika, Wales, Parfait Harmony, Caledonia, Cummings Lodge, and Bachelor's Adventure, stated Minister Kroll. 6 of these treatment plants will be completed by December 2024, significantly improving water quality and service for thousands of households. Minister Kroll expressed confidence in achieving the 90% target by the end of this year, highlighting the visible impact of the investments. To our customers and everyone out there, just a few months more and you will see the effects of our investments that are taking place to ensure that all of the complaints are eliminated relating to the quality of water, he noted. Addressing the 10 contractors present, Minister Kroll urged adherence to contractual obligations to ensure timely project completion. I want to urge all of you to ensure that you deliver within the timeline that is being provided for the project, he instructed. He also announced that contracts for 5 additional treatment plants will be signed soon. In efforts to bridge the gap between the coast and the hinterland, the government is also working to increase potable water access for residents in hinterland regions. Minister Kroll disclosed, "We have just received another $600 million supplementary to take care and fast-track the delivery of services." CEO Sheikh Baksh highlighted the successful performance of the upgraded water plant at Sparendam along the east coast of Demerara, part of a pilot project that has improved service and water quality for over 5,000 residents.